Hey guys, it's Mrs. Clancy. Today is the March 25th. We are talking about how to use the linear regression equations to predict. So I need you to get out packet 8. If you don't have it, it's on the Google Classroom. You could just take it out and flip to the second page. You will need a calculator and a pencil. Okay? So we're on the second page, and we're going to go back to Megan and Bryce. We've looked at their problem a bajillion times. They open up a new store called the Donut Pit, and their goal is to reach a profit of $20,000 in their 18th month of business. The table and scatter plot below represent the profit P in thousands of dollars that they made during their first 12 months. So if we look at the scatter plot, do you think by the trend that they're going to make $20,000 by 18 months? Pause the video and take a guess. Now, using my trend line, I'm noticing that they will, to hit $20,000, they're never going to make it by the 18th month. So to me, the answer is no. But I'm curious about how much money are they going to make by 18 months. So I want you to pause the video and take a guess. So what I do is I scroll up at 18 and I notice that it hits here. And then I'll scroll over to the y-axis for dollars, and it's about $12,500 they're going to make. Now, that's an estimate. It's not an actual prediction. It could be more or less. But what we're going to explore today is how we can make the most accurate ones, and we'll all get the same answers. And how do we do that? To find the most accurate way is to use our linear regression equations that we were calculating the other day. So let's just go back and review. The linear regression equation we got for this question when we did it together was y equals 0.572x plus 2.326. We did this all on our calculator. If you can't remember how to get these equations, please go back to Friday's lesson and watch how to get your linear regression equation. Pause the video if you're not sure. Now what we're going to do is, in order to find out how much they're going to make after 18 months, we have to plug 18 into somewhere. But where in the equation is 18 months going into? Well, if you look at the bottom here, number of months is on our x-axis. So that's where, looking at our axes, that will help us tell us where we're going to plug it in. Since it represents the x number, we're going to plug it in for x. So since time is x and profit is y, we will plug 18 in for x. And then we're going to solve. So what I need you to do is get your paper out, and you're going to have to pause as we go along to solve it. So step 1 is replace the x with 18. And step 2 is plug it in your calculator. Step 3 is actually get your answer, which is 12.622. which is really $12,622 in profit. Again, pause the video if this is going too fast. Now we're going to go down to the next part. It said, according to the regression equation, after 10 months, how much profit did they make based on the calculated equation? Again, months is our x. So we're going to take our equation, write it down. We're going to replace, since it's 10 months, we're going to replace the x with 10. Then we're going to plug it into our calculator, and we should get 8.046, which is $8,046 in profit. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be calculating linear regression equations and plugging in for x to find different values for predictions. I want to do one more with you. This video might cut out, so we might have to pick up. But just be aware that's what's happening. So we're going to flip it over to page 2, which is task 1. And on task 1, it gives us a table. And the first thing it said is write the linear regression equation for the set of data rounding all values to the nearest hundredth. That means you need to pause this video to plug in the numbers for x into list 1. And y into list 2 to get your y equals ax b. You should have gotten y equals 17.16x plus 2.48. If you didn't, go back in and plug it in. Now what they're asking is, using this equation, predict the slope of